Arudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Whisper, it howls tonight. Dust swirls like spirits taking flight. Shadows crawl where the light won't go. The saloon doors creak, but no one's there. A piano plays in the empty air. Cards on the table, no hands to hold. In the ghosts of the grid, where the fires don't quit, and the dead wear their sins like a badge on their chest. Rattle in the canyon side. Ravens circle like an evil eye. Every step you take is a wager lost. The desert don't forgive it, counts the cost. In the ghosts of the grid, where the living don't fit, and your next sunset could be your death rattle.
Welcome back to Deadlands, Horror Headstone Hill. I am your Marshal, Scott Welker. I'd like to start today's session with a land acknowledgement that Uintah County, Wyoming in Deadlands is built upon a fictitious land tribe. And with that, Frost, what have you been up to?
Trying not to anger the spirits of everyone who's buried in this place where they built this town. I have been writing up a storm. But looking forward to seeing what the heck happens to this time. No pianos in sight. Wait, is there a piano in sight?
Oh,
shoot.
Yeah, there's a piano in the hotel.
Son of a gosh.
The chick was singing.
All right.
Why you gotta,
I'm gonna have to use
me like that, Scott?
I'm gonna have to use Benny's to get some PowerPoints back if we got another piano.
I'm just saying. Look, you guys have your weapons. You're gifted your weapons by Mr. Heaston. Rhythm, what are you up to, man?
Oh man, not much. Just excited to be here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hopefully it's really nice for everybody else. Just excited to see what the heck happens and if we kill one or two of the other people today. Not me, the other people.
Well, I don't kill players, thankfully. I can only kill characters. And Cedric.
Yeah, I was thinking of being dead. I was like, well, when's Scott going to tell me what happened to Samuel Spencer? Because I thought like missing the week I'd be safe, but then I watched the replay and I'm like, wait, he's not talking about this
15
person, and
minutes.
where is he?
You were
So now
busy,
I-
man.
Yeah, but now I'm wondering like, okay, where's my character? What's happened to him?
And now we have an even more peculiar problem because we're right in the middle of going into the next phase, and Bill cannot make it with us today. He has other things going on. So if you liked last week of how I kept Spencer safe and out of the way, you're going to enjoy this week because I'm going to do the same thing. So it just is what it is. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. That's everyone's intros. Let's talk about the benefits for Deathrattle.
We're going into danger and he decides not to be here specifically because you're going to save him. I suspect some shenanigans.
Oh,
Well,
I
am I
won't
going to
save
be in
him.
danger next? I'm just saying I
Yeah.
might have something going on.
None of you were in danger last time, you know, it's not how it works. Let's see. There's a whole list of things. So at the mythic level, Leo gave me a Benny. Thank you. And then let's see, Chrysanthus turned completely cheating and giving bennies to Rhythm and the conviction to Bill, which is nonsensical.
Oh my god.
And then Sassy Witch lives up to her moniker. I did see everyone's hats, and now I have a hat for my hat. Thank you, girl. And then we had 43 likes and 45 comments, which was pretty good. One of the folks got really close to guessing exactly what was going on in the house. I was surprised. I was like, oh, so close, so close. You just got to think in a little bit, think on a side note instead of a direct line like that. So yeah, it's 4 bennies to Rhythm, 3 bennies to me. Damn. Oh, that is a lot. And sorry, 3 bennies to me, to Sendrigan, and to Frost. And Bill doesn't count, so it doesn't really matter.
And Bill doesn't count.
He
Clip it.
doesn't count.
We'll just
Guy,
find him later hugging a big potato sack and just sucking his thumb in the back room.
Right, yeah. And me, I'm over here clicking the other damn screen where the observation screen is on my bennies, and I'm like, why won't it give me bennies?
You can keep doing stuff over there. We're fine with that. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many bennies. I'm so lost. It is Sunday. It was raining. It's terrible nonsense is going on. Oh my God. Here we go. All right. I'm taking all the bennies. Man, they really want to see me use bennies. This is what I interpret this as a professional asshat. So you may get your wish today. All right, gentlemen. Last we left off, the posse had taken that massive ghost rock and you had placed it inside of whose room?
It was in Elijah's room.
Elijah's room.
No, it wasn't. Yeah,
Well,
it was,
no.
It was in Elijah's room. Yep.
Is it Elijah's room? All right. And Elijah's room is top side, correct?
He was on the bottom floor.
He's on the
bottom
first floor, and I think that's where we heard the noise.
That's right. You started hearing weird noises again that sound eerily reminiscent of the noises you heard inside of Len Buckles' house.
Yeah,
And you guys had split. Elijah had taken the stone to his room, and my God, August, you had gone upstairs to the room you share with Spencer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. Porter, what's that? Where did you go, Mr. Porter?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Rhythm. What were you gonna say?
I thought we were all kind of going to go upstairs to chat, and then we heard the
noises.
The noises,
Yeah.
and the owner of the hotel complaining.
That's right.
Because it's early on in the session, we won't swear yet.
There you go. Awesome. That is absolutely correct. This is why Erudai pays for the little AI service that I keep forgetting to use. Sorry,
Hey, there we
Lord.
go.
I keep looking things up. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I'll look. I thought I looked. Okay, and then she had addressed the fact that Spencer had come looking for you guys and then hauled ass outside of the hotel. All right. Yes. So for simplicity purposes, that will put the three of you. Yes, you're right. You went up to your room in order to have a conversation. You heard the noises and the furniture noises and all the weird stuff going on below you. So you guys can take it away.
Running down the stairs, especially after she says that. Like, oh, no.
I'll say before I take off after Eli though, I'll run over and grab my suitcase from the room that we were heading to, and grab my suitcase before chasing down after Porter.
All right, easy enough. You two are coming down the stairs, and it has gotten packed. It's right after dinner, but now folks are gathering. Lila, she's back in here again. She's sort of entertaining the room. If you guys remember Lila, she's a celestial singer, and she normally plays over at one of the other establishments, but she is usually staying here at the Headstone Hill Hotel. So she's downstairs. However, the noise that is coming out of the bottom floor room has all but stopped everything. Folks are looking. They're in mid-meal. They're in mid-drink. Some uncomfortable glances back and forth. They're watching you three come down the stairs. And at the same time, the hotel doors proper open, and Spencer comes flying back inside there. Spencer, you know exactly where Prospector Bob is at this time. It's just a little further outside of town, and as it was getting dark, as that sun was setting, and you knew your compadres would need you back at some point, and also you needed to be able to tell them you found out where Prospector Bob is. There was a dark shadow of a rider up on one of the hills leading towards Prospector Bob. And for the briefest of moments, you could have swore you saw a flash of flame appear around the rider before he reared his horse and galloped off.
Samuel, where you been?
What do you mean where'd you guys leave me in the house? I thought we were like working together there. And the next thing I turned around, I've discovered some valuable stuff, and you guys all hightailed it. Now I like to make fun of us limey bastards, but you're the ones that are, I think, a little yellow-tailed here. I was staying in the house till the end.
Take a Benny, Spencer.
If only you'd seen what we'd seen, sir. And as Eli, he's running down the stairs, kind of the sideway run. He's not doing a full run. He's doing and he gets down to the bottom floor and stops. Are we armed now? Or I can't remember.
Yeah, you guys can fully have your weapons on you.
Okay,
yeah, you've been authorized.
He feels a little more confident, even though you've never seen him actually pull his pistol. He wheels and he heads straight for Elijah's room, and he just looks at Spencer, and he's like, "Well, get your butt over here!" And he just yells across the room and runs over there and takes up a position by the door.
Crowd, out of the way, Padre coming through.
I'll follow after him.
Outstanding. Edna is screaming, "What the hell is happening in there?" And then she stops, like, "You get your ass back down that hallway." And she is completely addressing someone, not you guys. And as I believe, August, you said you're the last man at this point. As August hits that last man point and you turn, you realize that Elijah is not following. Elijah is actually standing near the bar. It's essentially the bar, the checking counter where Edna was, but he is physically addressing someone that is not there. And he looks like he's in a heated argument.
Okay. this isn't really the first time I've seen him act weird.
Mm-mm.
He'll catch up. He's fine.
There's the spirit. All right, outstanding. You guys hit Elijah's room, and the door is flung open already. And inside, the bed that he sleeps on is starting. It is vibrating, and the little basin of water is splashing back and forth, and water is just popping and detonating out of it.
It's gonna be mold.
I'm gonna run in and just do like a belly flop on the bed to keep it on the ground.
Easy enough. So on the bed, though, is the, or at least we didn't really get a chance to get to it. We'll assume that on the bed, it was just kind of tossed on there, is that bag. He said he put potatoes and other knickknacks and nonsense.
He packed that under his bed.
Yeah, so that's kind of,
other stuff.
yeah, that when you're coming at that bed, the ghost rock is sitting on the bed, exposed all by itself. It's no longer in a bed, it's no longer in a sack. It is sitting dead center in the bed. And just
Have I ever seen ghost rock?
Yeah, it's fairly common. Yeah, and it is that sickly green putrescence is just vibrating off of it. And there's a draw to this room. It's almost as if the temperature is becoming very accommodating for the three of you.
Oh. Eli's gonna raise that Bible that he's got. He's still got a hold of it. And he is going to he's just gonna quickly look at the room. It's still full of people.
Outside, yes. You guys are,
okay.
If you think of a hotel, you've kind of gone past the main entry point and the rooms that line the halls, going down the long side of the hotel.
Okay. I'll keep him back.
And he is just going to cast a holy symbol again. Okay. And he is going to hold the book up, and he's just going to say, "The power of Christ compels you," and step into the room as he does this, holding it forward. And let's see how he does here.
See this.
At those words, I'll take a few steps back away from him and to the hallway, just to kind of keep an eye on the crowd and just kind of gaslight him a little bit. Everything's gonna be fine.
All right, it's not with a raise, but it succeeded.
Yes, you good?
So for an extra 2 points, that's going to be a medium blast template around him. So it'll basically anything that attacks this is -2 on its spirit roll to try and do it.
Okay.
Right, we'll go with that.
Easy enough. That feeling hits you, all three of you again, that you felt in the house when Preacher Man's words wash over you. The activity in the room, just the bed stops moving, the water stops and becomes very calm and serene. And the temperature begins to change and alter and shift back to the temperature that the rest of the building is, which is just slightly warmer.
Look back at the other two. I think we need to find some better place to store this thing.
Gonna side mouthing it, right? As I keep an eye on the patrons behind me. I don't know anywhere else in this town. Everything's fine.
Behind you, you hear, "What in the hell is that?" And that's Edna's voice, and she is staring straight into the room, straight at that ghost rock. Holy
damn! I think you know what it is.
That is worth a fortune. Why? This changes the calculations, as they say.
It's also what was causing the ruckus.
Ownership. We haven't turned around ownership yet, so you can't. This isn't
ownership. Hell, you take that thing. Well, I mean, not here, but you get rid of that's good money, sons.
We already paid for my room.
She's just refiguring the rates all of a sudden. Is Elijah moving over yet? He's just gonna peek inside out the door.
Give me a notice roll.
Where is it? Where's that boy?
Yeah. Not because you're blind and retarded, but because you're kind of peeping through a crowd. There's
Yeah.
Can the chat see the rolls? Or
Oh
do they-
God!
do
For the
they-
first time, somebody
yeah,
crit failed.
the chat should be able to
failed
see
my
the rolls.
notice.
I got him up for the chat. So you're trying to get through, and Edna is closing the distance between you and her, Padre. And she's like, look, I'm just telling you right now, there's a couple places at Tarrytown Mining. And that is when the bed slides forward and stops just shy of about an inch from you. And
He's gonna turn back towards it and slap it with the Bible.
And you smack that, and it's like, what in the hell is happening? And she begins to back up, and she runs smack into a taller man who he is simply standing there staring. It's not Elijah. It's not someone that the three of you recall seeing in this place at all. But when she slams into him, nut to butt, she looks back in the room, and then turns back to him and puts a hand up on his chest and was like, go on and get.
What does this guy look like?
Yeah.
He is, he's taller. He's got his eyes are like roomy, if you know what I mean. It's not like the big and spacious, like roomy, like he's got rheumatism. He's got sort of a slack jaw as he's standing there. A little bit of drool is at the edge of his mouth, but he is locked on to the ghost rock with his eyes.
Does he have any like visible wounds?
Ooh, let's have a notice roll.
Oh yeah, I'm great at these.
You can't be worse than
Oh my God,
Mr. Porter.
I did it.
You did do it. Are you good with that? That's the question.
Yes, I'm not gonna do better than that.
All right, outstanding. So when you look around for visible wounds, there's something off about him. You've seen simple folk before, just you're young, but you're also from a very large urban area. So you've seen your share of simple folk. You've seen your share of people who are just down, not that kind of down. On very hard times. But this is a little something different. And as you're observing him, and she's trying to push him back, she gets very physical with him. It's not like a love tap to go on and get. It is, you can see her arm strain as she is pushing as hard as she can. And he lifts an arm up and begins to point towards the rock. And as his cuff falls, there are scratches, like fresh scratches around his arm, kind of going down his arm a little bit.
Based on what I've noticed and based on my background and stuff, could I maybe make an occult roll to see if something weird is going on with this guy?
Sure, anything's possible.
I'll stick with that.
Okay. You're not 100% sure. There is a feeling that something is off about them. It's the same kind of feeling you get when Preacher Man or Elijah are having their moments. When Mr. Porter, he has the power of Christ, but you can feel, you feel that, there's something to his words. When Elijah is talking to thin air, there's still something about that moment that you can still feel. This is not because you're a clever young child. This is going off of the fact that you are a professional, just like any other person who can bend reality to their will. It's just the nature of you being a huckster. You can feel something is off in people sometimes, and now is one of those times.
Miss Edna, can you stand back? I'll try to reach for her to pull her back from this person.
Oh, she shrugs off. Keep your damn hands off me. TC, get your ass back to where it goes. The kitchen needs sweeping. And he backs up and starts to shamble away with a slight limp. Now, you all are gonna keep that rock here. I would not leave it here. I would put it someplace safe.
I'm trying to look past her again. Where is that boy? We need his
you
wagon.
You do not see Elijah whatsoever. Edna also begins to back out of the room. She's like, I'll leave you to it. I'm just saying. Like, this town is a ghost rock mining town. Word is going to get out.
Yeah. Just turn to the crowd and just hold up the Bible in his hand. He's just say, it's all right, folks. We got this covered. It's fine. Just go back to your dinner or finish up what you were doing. We've got this taken care of.
And stop playing games in my damn hotel. Quit messing about with everything. Sliding beds around and sounding crazy people.
Well, isn't there a prospector's office? Can we just go register with them?
There is a prospector's office. Yeah, you got
Drop it off.
Yeah, in fact, your partners know exactly where it is. Don't you guys?
We
sure
do.
Just around the
is
corner
it
to the west.
too late to go there right now, or is it?
You might catch someone in there, but probably not.
We got two options now. We take this somewhere where it's not surrounded by the good folk of this town, which means out of town, or we could just take it down to the jail. I don't know. Or we take it to our guest, or the man who's our host, I should say.
Oh, you talking about the illustrious Mr. Heaston?
That's the one.
Yeah.
I would like to meet a fellow man of good breeding, and
Yeah,
I will.
actually, you already did.
You could meet him instead.
Take a Benny, Mr. Porter.
Technically, you already did, but that's neither here nor there. Do you think the jail would be an okay place to do this? Mr. Heaston didn't seem very amenable to oddities in town, and showing up at a jail where our companion here just spent the night carrying what could be a rival, we'll say. Might not exactly be something he'd be appreciative of.
Yeah, that the jail sounded like a worse and worse choice as I think about it, because miscreants and who knows who mindset of everybody in that place.
And gentlemen that have their heads in poo buckets.
Church.
The church wouldn't be bad, maybe.
Well, let's get this thing in a potato sack and get it out of this building. I can't lift that thing though.
I'm sure you have a key to the building, right? Don't y'all have keys to buildings like that?
No.
You don't lock them, do you? You don't want to open like just all towers for any sinner to come in there and weep and ask for forgiveness?
Depends on the town.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. This is America.
Well, let's get this thing sacked up and I guess out of here.
Looking around the room, just a quick sweep. Are there his potato bags here?
Yeah.
Just dump potatoes out on the floor.
Okay.
All right, to help sack this thing.
Easy enough. Yeah, you have to get a new.
Definitely gonna have to.
Okay. Yeah, you have to get a new potato sack because the one that it was in is torn to shreds.
Yeah, we just grab a different one. The one that was actually full of potatoes.
Easy
And
enough.
just spill them out on the ground and.
All right.
try to get this thing all situated.
It's easy enough. You start getting the sack over it, and the sack gets about a quarter of the way over it, and the door to the room slams shut. The bed begins to vibrate again, and out of the corner where the coat rack is, you see one of those shadow creatures manifest and begin floating towards you. Give it back.
Preacher, could you mind? Yes, just try to continue jimmying this thing on there.
He is going to, since I'm assuming enough time went past that we're not under the effects of the spell from before anymore.
Yeah.
Going to spend a penny to get some power points back. And he is going to attempt to do the holy symbol again. That's enough for a normal success, and we'll just do it in the medium blast template so it hits both of these fellas again.
Okay. Easy enough. And there's a slight recoil moment, and around the room, you see the shadows begin to step out of the deep pocket shadows that are in the room. 1, 2, a 4th, a 5th, a 6th. And they're not moving towards you, but they're all starting to, it's almost like they're oscillating in your reality. Their forms are shifting and almost as if they can't maintain it.
Yeah, we got to get this thing out of here.
Better and better all the time.
I'll help August with the bag then if he's having trouble.
Yep. Spindle arms.
Porter will struggle with the door.
All right, outstanding. You give me an athletics check, please.
For the potato sack or the door?
For the door.
Okay, all right. I'm really good at this. Oh, I didn't crit fail though. I'm gonna use Benny on that. Let's see. Maybe he can succeed.
Oh,
Did it reroll? Nope. Yeah, it did, but not good.
Not good.
Nope. Can't get that door open.
Yeah, you were pulling hard, and Spencer, as you lean down to grab the ghost rock from the bed, one of those shadows, no, and it comes into you, and you can feel its icy grip wrap around you, and it passes through you, and it almost like time stops. The hairs on your arms raise, the hair on the back of your head stand up, and then it remanifests on the other side of the bed and spins on you and walks back into the shadows and vanishes.
This is why we left you there. Really trying to wrench this thing on. It's all getting tangled and shit because we're.
Oh, you have it in the sack. It's easily liftable. I mean, moving with it's still going to suck. It's well over 50 pounds.
I'm
In
gonna
fact,
use it.
Spencer, if you had to guess its weight, you would say its weight is exactly 66
Don't
pounds
say it. Don't
and
say
6 ounces.
Don't
Oh,
I don't know that for sure. I'm going to assume there's a second somewhere.
round up. Porter is yanking on that door handle. Something fierce with 1 foot against the the frame, and he's just like, I cannot get this thing open.
I'm gonna just hold on to the ghost rock and say, "Out of the way!" And I'm just gonna run towards the door with and just throw my shoulder into it.
All right,
Okay.
let's do this. Both of you give me. Well, actually, Porter, give us another athletics roll, please.
All right.
Okay, outstanding. Now,
Succeeded.
Spencer, you give me an athletics roll and add a +1 to it.
And by the way, for me on YouTube, it looks like we're still not switched.
Oh, shoot. Are we not?
3. I'll Benny it.
Let me do this. Maybe they can't see. Is that why they were saying they can't see the rolls?
Yeah, I think maybe it was the observer thing or something. I don't know.
No, I didn't transition. Now, I am sorry, audience. I forgot. That's my bad.
Oh, no.
You missed a crit failure. Now you're just seeing a map. There's no real action. We're still theater of the mind on this. Because I'm a child and I refuse to use miniatures. Just kidding. All right, would you succeed or not, Spencer? I'm sorry, I missed
I
it.
got a 5.
A 5. Outstanding. Eli is doing his best to jam that door open, and as he's pulling it, you come screaming at it, and he's pulling it open, and you manage to hit it sideways, and you go out the door into the hallway. The door goes flying open, and as it does that, the shadow creatures all recede back into nothingness.
Porter looks a little chagrined because he was pulling out the door. Maybe, yeah. Inches out. Yeah. All right, so he's out in the. Are both of them? Or actually, just Samuel's out there now with the ghost rock?
Yeah, he's out in the little
Okay.
hallway.
With that big like ruckus that just happened, I'm gonna grab what's left of the water and just kind of splash it onto the floor out there real quick.
Okay.
Give us a little bit of a plausible deniability as to what the heck we're doing, making a bunch of noise.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet, and it's cleared out since the last time you guys were coming down the stairwell. Edna is nowhere to be seen. The man she addressed as TC is nowhere to be seen. Lila is no longer present, and there's only a few patrons that are still down in the hall there, and they're just kind of quietly whispering at their tables and giving awkward glances in your direction. And more importantly, Elijah is no longer in the entrance of the hotel.
Sorry, but do any of you know exactly where the church is?
I was just about to ask these good folk here.
Yeah, let's do that.
And he is hat in hand. He's just gonna, as we're walking, kind of casually walking towards the door with a 66-pound thing in a bag. Evening, folks. Evening. Know where we find this church.
You're asking. I'm sorry, you guys are. You're trying to tell like, hey, where's the church? Where's the church?
Yeah, he's just politely asking him, would any of you know where the church is? As we're just kind of, he's covering for them walking with this 60-pound bag behind him, like,
wow.
Trying to run interference, visual interference anyway.
Mister, what the hell was? I mean, y'all. I don't want much. It's down by the factory. Just, I don't know what you all are up to in there, but
this world is plagued by demons, son. We're just trying our best to keep them away from all of you.
And I think a free round in the house. I think Elijah's going to pay for it when he gets back.
What do you mean? How's it work?
He's just going to flop the Bible down onto the table, and he's like, demons. And hold it back up. And as they walk past him, walk out the front door while they're buying shots or whatever they're doing.
You said they're talking like demons. They sound, oh, God damn, from foreigners, strangers, bringing in weirdos. Goddamn people. I will show you where the church is.
General idea, down by the power plant.
And I just need to make it.
We could take it to a fun place like the meat market and see what it does.
Just throw it there.
You got split cows and things running around like in the Evil Dead movies.
Yeah, there. Yeah, you see the new one down there? It's like that's it. That's where the
yep.
church is located.
Got it.
Right.
All right.
As we head outside, you said it was already starting to get pretty late out, right? Is it dark?
Yeah, it is dark.
With all these green lanterns along this road are all lit up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Amazon Cloud Services to be supportive.
Does us moving this rock outside affect those lanterns at all?
Ooh, that is a good question. You guys can see the map, right?
It's
at 99% loading for me right now.
Bro.
I blame Amazon Web Services, honestly. Or the Ghost Rock.
Actually, that's more likely.
I can.
And
I
again,
am.
would never have a problem at all.
I think
ever.
I think we're actually stuck.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna refresh
yeah.
once here and see
Yeah, go ahead.
what happens.
God, Jesus wept.
Because it's showing on the stream for you. I can see it live on stream.
Yeah, I was like, I see it. I can see it on the other screen. So it's like, what the fuck is happening? Anyway, we can just keep playing that way. No big deal. As long as the crowd can see it. There we go. Alhamdulillah. Oh my God, we made it.
It'll work.
Yay.
It'll be fine.
There
Yeah,
you
it
go.
loaded
And
for me.
there you go. Finally. And the church is going to be the church is right.
Is that the guy right up here?
Yeah, that's the one right there. God damn, I spent too much time around Southern yesterday. There you go. Yes. Now the question is how are you all leaving the hotel? Are you walking down the street there where all the lights are? Or are you guys trying to? You have an idea where it is. There's multiple ways you can do this.
Yeah, that's kind of what my question was about. Is if we've noticed, like, just having this thing in proximity to any of these lanterns, that affects it.
It
Then
does
I'm
not seem to be
just
affecting it.
that
No.
room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think more light's better when these shadow things
Yeah.
are around because they keep coming
Yep.
out of the darkness, and who knows? Maybe this will distract them.
That's
There you go.
That is my thought as well, Mr. Porter.
There are people milling
Excellent.
about in the street. Just it's not like it's super late, and you're going to have you'll have folks every once in a while. You can hear the noise from the Cowboy Saloon. It's loud piano, loud gambling. As you gentlemen are moving down the streets,
We got definitely like that. Are we getting any weird looks from these people since we're walking around armed?
no,
You guys got a gun on his hip.
No, there might be a couple of second glances, but nothing out of the ordinary. Who the hell is on the map still hanging out down here? That's Elijah Porter. Let me
That's
delete his
Elijah.
token. There's a goddamn stagecoach. Let me delete the stagecoach too. As you all are coming down,
I thought
the
he was
street,
just leaving town.
He's out. He's out. He's gone. He's out of the game. Yes, as you were coming down though, the folk will give you guys a second glance. And again, there are a couple of cowboys that, they may feel some kind of way about it, just how they're posturing. They're all but disarmed when they effectively come into Headstone Hill. But more importantly, as you are making your way down, behind you, you begin to hear and the streetlights begin to go out.
Move it a little quicker, gentlemen.
All right, we got to keep going.
Spencer, in the shadows, just at the edge of the remaining ghost light that lights up Main Street, you see a shadowy horseman slowly, and you can hear the clippity clop as the hooves come down that River Rocks Avenue.
Did I mention I saw some kind of a flame-wreathed horseman outside of town, kind of over by Prospector Bill's cabin?
Indeed, you did not.
I think we should just hustle it instead. Let's keep up with the lad, gentlemen. Just kind of pushing Spencer from behind as I'm trying to help carry this stack. Awkward.
From the sides of the alleyways and the buildings, you begin to see those shadow creatures converge, and they stay just at the edge of the ghost light.
Are we keeping up with these lanterns going out?
You are keeping up with the lanterns. Behind? You are absolutely keeping up with the lanterns. You just let me know when you decide to turn up. If you want to turn up 3rd Street, you let me know. If you're going to keep heading to the factory, you just let me know.
I think we stay with the lights as much as possible. Go all the way to Terrytown and then head north.
At least it doesn't look like a body. Yes, Chrysanthemum is a little too small. I'm calling you Chrysanthemum because it's your whole full name now.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, it could be her.
It could be a baby.
Huh?
It's small enough for that.
It could be a baby.
Bum, bum, bum. For Santa in a bag.
Spencer, your mysterious rider reaches his hand out, and as the hand extends, the ghost rock you're carrying is beginning to vibrate, and you can feel it start to warm.
I'll try to like, as we're try to get out of his viewpoint. If there's like, if we can like duck down like a side street between how still keep going in the direction we're going, but kind of make a detour, maybe like down like a between some buildings so he can't see us.
You absolutely. Do you want to go? Do you want to duck into the darkness to your right or to your left? To your right, you know is the church.
Okay, I'll go to the right then. Just try to.
You three are moving a little bit faster than you are comfortable with. You realize that those lights are staying off, and you see Spencer suddenly take a mad dash to the right, out of the lights and between buildings.
You're going with him. You're holding the bag.
It's not
The light ahead of you shuts off.
Okay. Is that where the rider is ahead of us? Technically?
You don't see the rider. Spencer just happened to mention.
He mentioned the rider. Okay, so we haven't seen the rider.
You have not seen anything.
Keep going with them, just kind of looking around, making sure the townsfolk are just doing the. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right, folks.
Wasn't the time, Mr. Spencer?
It's totally fine. Everything is totally fine. And just keep.
The people were starting to like, what the hell's going on? Goddamn stupid, cheap ass ghost rock. No one does anything right. Goddamn factory can't produce things. The two of you, Spencer ducks out. There's folks they're not panicking. They're just not. Our fear level is not quite that high yet. So they can rationalize things away. Natural phenomenon, such as, light bulbs go out all the time. Not a big deal. However, with you two standing there, on that last remaining light, Spencer has dipped to the right. And before you two move, there is a shimmering and a soft bluish outline appears, and then the features begin to harden and firm up, and they firm up into an older man. And he's standing. Looking? No. Oh, you know what? I don't know how much he has shared with you two. Probably not much. So no. But he does take a step forward. You boys are in some serious trouble. My boy's gone off and done something stupid. And as I figure it, you and that rock ain't got no business still in this world. Do something about it. And tell Elijah I said hello. And he just steps back. And as he steps back, you guys begin to hear the sounds of slow, steady horse hooves beating behind you as the light goes out around you. Spencer!
Oh, come on.
Spencer, how fast are you running on a scale of pace to double pace?
Double pace, if I can.
Outstanding. I need an athletics check, Spencer, as you're hauling ass in the pitch ass black darkness.
Yeah, I want to try to affect that situation if possible.
Well, I'm gonna Benny
that.
Good choice.
Please, Benny. Are you happy with that?
I'll do one more just to see maybe I can get
that's my boy. Rip them pennies about you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll stick with the 5.
All right, outstanding. Yeah, there's a couple of times where you catch some loose roots underfoot. You manage not to fall. You're moving forward. You're moving. You kind of know what the church is. You see it. You can't really miss this building sticking up out of the darkness, towering over everything else. It does have its bell tower and its little steeple attached to it. And there are lights that are, coming at you from this last alley path that you need to go to. As you were moving, you hear the rider, and you hear the sound of a steel sword being drawn from its sheath. Back to you two. Mr. Porter, August, what are you two doing?
So we just followed Spencer into the darkness, right?
You guys hadn't really left the main street yet. You kind of had an intercession moment there with whatever the hell just happened with someone who knows Elijah. And then the light went out. You heard the clippity-cloppity of horse hooves coming at you. And that's where we're picking back up.
Okay, so we heard the clipping clapping.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
This is nothing good. He spoke of someone wreathed in flame. There's something coming for us, son. He just kind of kicks him in the butt.
Yep.
Follow the Brit.
Start chasing after the Brit, but it's dark, right? You said it's
It is
very
dark, yes,
around
it
here.
is.
No real illumination. I'm gonna have to see if old Scratch will give me some light.
Yeah. Do you not have that power?
Nope.
Okay.
I rely very heavily on my altar.
There you go. On your
He
mana
relies on the kindness of strangers. Well, one stranger
Right,
specifically.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do that. I gotta pay.
You don't got to learn powers, and you just cavort with the devil.
That's exactly right. Kids, keep that in mind. So I'll spend my Benny. I gotta do a gambling roll here, see if I can do anything. I'll take that. That'll be a raise. Wow. Sweet. I get 7 cards.
7 cards. All right, awesome. I'm gonna shoot these. To your hand, Rhythm's hand. Okay. When you're just trying to cast light.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add. I need to add some power points to it to make it bigger or make it mobile rather.
Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll do our thing.
Yeah, doing the light. It's a novice thing with the mobile power, so that'll allow me to keep it maneuvered. It'll do a large template of light. And as I'm doing this, I'm fumbling with a match, and I'm going to pull out a match to put light on the match itself to look like this giant fire is going off on this little tiny match. Nope, that's not what I wanted to push. This is my hand.
I think 1, 2,
a lot of cards.
3, 4. Yeah, I didn't withdraw. I didn't pull your card back. So from the King of Diamonds down should be 7 cards, right?
Yeah.
So from the King of Diamonds down to 7 cards.
I got a 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll turn the Joker into a 6, so I'll have a straight.
There you go. All right. You guys are making your move. You're trying to step off this path. The clippity-cloppity is happening. Young Mr. August, you begin to reach out, and so again, the time stands still. You begin to smell that ever-familiar flavor of sulfur all about you. And yeah, again, the table appears, and you see old Scratch sitting there, and he has his cards already laid out. You're like, well, I see you're making new friends. You've become acquainted with the older Mr. Elijah. What can I do you for, son?
Not sure if call him a friend yet, but perhaps with time. I just need a bit of a illumination, if you'd be so kind.
You ever hear of such a thing as wasting time? You have all the power of the universe at your fingertips, and you are begging a Manitou for giving you a candle?
It's not so much that I need the power of the universe at the moment. Sir, do you know how old I am?
Your soul
I got all the time in the world.
Your soul is eternal. It has seen the wheel turn repeatedly. I'll tell you
and
what.
This
Mr.
turn,
August.
I just need a bit of light.
Well, I'm going to give you light. I'm going to illuminate you, as they say. But I'm also going to give you a little bargain. This here card, and he lays a smoking finger on top of that Joker and just begins to burn a hole into the middle of it. This one here, well, that has earned you a slight favor. I'll tell you something because I appreciate your candor as a young man. But you have to make a choice. I can tell you a secret about that rock that you're carrying, or I can tell you a secret about that man you met in the light.
Well, Mr. Scratch, I think that I will take you up on that offer. Mighty kind. And I would surely like to know a bit more about this here rock. And mentally just like give it a kick.
That there ghost rock is going to be nothing but problems for you as long as it exists in its current form. Tick tock, young Mr. Reed. And he clicks his little pocket watch and gone. And the light is illuminates around you.
Amazing.
As it illuminates around you, Mr. Porter, that light bursts forward, and it's you've seen it before. You know that the light has happened once before, at least, that you can recall. But behind you, you do see a man on a horse, and as that light blossoms out, the horse rears back, and he has something in his hands, and it just a long flame shoots up out of what ostensibly is his hand or his arm, and wreaths a saber-like object in hellish green fire, and he is gone in a moment. Mr. Spencer,
Yes.
you are continuing to move into the church area, correct?
Yeah.
All right, outstanding. The doors are closed. There's small, there's a couple of steps that were built up to it. It is definitely a permanent structure. There's a couple of there are oil lanterns that are on the outside of it that are maintained. They'll probably burn overnight. Behind you, you can see and you can feel that prominence of bright light, and the entire area you were running in temporarily lights up, and then that light recedes to a more sensible size. And just beyond that, at the briefest moment before that light went off, you could swear that you heard a voice saying, "Say hello to my son, Elijah."
Not creepy.
What do you want to do at the church?
Is the door open? Can I try to just open the
Yeah,
door?
sure. You're going to head on in?
Yeah.
Did
All
we
right.
catch up with him? Because that was our.
You guys we're a couple of paces back. I got you. Don't worry, Mr. August. You go into the church, and it is empty. There are no parishioners here. There's nothing much going on. However, there's like a curtain. So you got the pews for the most part, and the pews. You got the nave. There's a large wooden crucifix up just affixed to the wall just beyond the nave, and then there's maybe a couple of side rooms off to either side. And to the left hand side, there is a curtain drawn across the entrance, and you can see the flickering of like a lamplight underneath that.
I'll head towards the curtain.
You are moving towards the curtain, and with those heavy footfalls, the curtain parts, and there is a man dressed in what you would recognize as traditional preacher's garb, comes out quickly and he moves the curtain aside, and it's like, "Well, hello, my child. What brings you in so late to the house of God?"
Well, me and my friends, I look around. Well, they're right behind me. We just needed a temporary respite. Nothing to worry about, but we just need to keep this until the prospector's office opens up, and this seems like a good spot for it.
Keep what? What?
Father,
You need
I'll
to,
lie.
you need to slow down. You're in the house of God. There is no evil things that can come in the house of the Lord. You two see the door open to the church, and you can clearly see the soft glow outline. They maintain some candles for vigils and whatnot. You do see Spencer inside, and he is talking to another person.
All right. keep moving forward. And
Easy enough.
barge right on in.
Yeah, you guys catch. You guys easily can cross that threshold. The last word
Remove
you
his
catch
hat.
is very good. Take a Benny.
Gotta remove your hat.
I do not.
The priest here, he is the last thing you hear. You cross that threshold is Spencer had said something. He said, "What do you mean it?" And again, Spencer, he reaches his hand out and he puts it on your shoulder. And how tall are you, Spencer?
About like 6'1".
6'1". He's a little bit taller than you and a lot thinner and older. He's older by probably a decade at least. And it'll be all right. You said you have to keep it safe. Wow, we have more visitors. Are these your friends you were telling me about? Please come. Yeah. Lord welcomes
Nervous look
all
over the
his
shoulder.
children.
Just make sure we're not dragging something hideous into this man's church.
Nah, there is nothing behind you at all. No.
All
I'll
right.
stand at the doorway, still holding on to my my little toothpick light.
And stride on forward. Yeah, and put his hand on that sack. Say, well, something unnatural. It's attracting all sorts of otherworldly attention.
Oh, sin is everywhere. It is one of the worst symptoms. It's a disease that prevails in this place. Alcohol, whores, gambling. But none of it is
Ghost
above
rock.
redemption. Ghost rock is not a sin. Ghost rock was a gift from the Lord. It makes all things possible.
Interesting way to think about it. Well, we've got a large chunk of the Lord's gift right here that seems to be attracting all sorts of unwanted attention.
Well, surely simple ghost rock can't be that dangerous. Did you take the ghost rock from someone? You're not claim jumping, are you?
This ghost rock
That is a sin.
was belonged
Murder.
to a friend of ours that we're trying to find. Buckles.
Ah, you mean Len Buckles? Sure,
That's the man.
sure. He worked with Prospector Bob, I believe, just down past the Terrytown bench.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we're just trying to find a place to put this large chunk of God's will in his gift for the time being until the prospecting office opens in the morning. We can divest ourselves.
You want to keep it? You're asking me to keep Ghost Rock here.
On the holy ground, the only holy ground that I believe is in this town.
Keep it. You can surely keep it in your rooms. How? I'm sorry. I'm gonna loss here, gentlemen. Mining ghost rock is not a sin in the eyes of God.
No, but we
Now,
want to make a small donation. That's
theft of ghost rock, or claim jumping, or worse yet, claim jumping by way of murder. That
Edna
is
was not happy to have this in her hotel. Let's just say it caused a bit of a ruckus.
What do you mean ruckus? I don't
Like I
follow.
said,
Are there people
otherworldly entities? Not people.
You're saying that there are spooks after your ghost rock. Is that what you're telling me? Where is this ghost rock?
Pat his
right
hand
in here, and I hold it the back.
on the sack.
How much ghost rock do you have?
So much it's hard to hold it up, and I'm gonna let it smack on the floor heavily.
And just boom. My God. And he bends down and he actually kneels down and opens the sack around it. I'll be damned. It is true. They did find it.
He did indeed. And it's currently our problem.
How much do you think this thing weighs?
Yeah, what do you mean it's true?
Size of a good sized pig.
You mean, what do I mean is true about the ghost rock? Well, surely you know the stories that a ghost rock, an enormous ghost rock, was found.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but that's being held somewhere, right?
Well, apparently it's being held in my church. I'm still at a loss to understand how you and Mr. Buckles and probably the most infamous load find of the century have come to my church.
Okay.
I remind you, once you're beyond the age of 10, lying is a sin, and you are responsible for your actions, young man.
Just kind of give August a hand on the hip, look at him.
Well, and then I'll just kind of step back outside. Not even say anything further, just step back outside.
He's nervous about the things that we saw on the way over. But suffice it to say, we're here trying to find our friend Len. We're
Please,
investigating his house, and we've came across this.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Let's start from the beginning. Number one, I am Father Branch. And you are?
Pleasure to meet you, Father Branch. I'm Eli Porter.
All right, Mr. Porter. And you are?
Samuel Spencer of the Spencers.
The Spencers?
Yes,
You sound like you sound like the Earl. And who's the young man that went outside? Is he a nephew of yours or a child or?
That's young August. He's a companion of ours. He's a good lad. He's under our wings. We're teaching him a few things. He's young, but he can.
Well, I have questions about what you're teaching him. Now, do you want some coffee or some tea?
Coffee would be wonderful, but I'm sure Mr. Spencer would prefer tea.
Big tea if you don't have nothing stronger.
Well, we serve two kinds of spirits here in the house of the Lord. We serve the spirits that is given by the earth in the form of the coffee bean and the tea leaf, or the spirit of the heart and soul. And right now, we're going to get to both. And he starts, he please take a seat. He goes and perhaps he goes in the room to the right of the nave, and he has a curtain open and he begins prepping some coffee and some tea for you. August, what are you doing outside?
So I am standing just on the other side of the door, kind of right around it, listening to what's going on. But I have this match still burning. I want to keep that light going as long as it'll last. And I am keeping an eye out for any type of figures that may have followed us here, whether they be mortal or not.
Easy enough. There's really nothing out. This side of the town is not overly trafficked. However, the factory, which sits just down the way from you, off to the right there, you can hear the clanging. It sounds like heavy machinery or cogwheels or something going on, and it's just boom, 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 as puffs of green smoke exit out the smokestacks inside the factory. It's about the only activity
coming on from over there.
Those lights are still on.
Wow,
they are still on. Yes.
Very interesting. Can I see from my location, like, what the source of those lights are compared to the lanterns that ran down Main Street?
Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. There's just a lot more of them surrounding the factory. It has like light posts on either side of the building itself, like on the street corners, and then it has ghost light lanterns that decorate it on its facade.
Well, I'm a confident young teenager with an immortal lifespan ahead of me, and nothing bad can happen since there aren't any pianos around. I'm I'm going to take one last look in by my companions, take one last look around for any flaming horsemen, which I don't see. Soon. I'm going to head off down towards the factories, see if there's anything else I can notice about this. Why there's
There
a
you go.
change here compared to over there, or a difference rather.
Outstanding. You are moving down the street, and again, it's not a lot of folks. However, as you get close to that factory, the lighting is not quite as balanced. You're realizing it now that it's they're almost off sync in how the glow is playing itself out. Almost as if there's a rhythm to it or a pattern. And with a couple more steps, you begin to hear what sounds like a high-pitched wail coming from inside the place, specifically the smokestacks. And it takes a heartbeat, and you realize that as the smoke exits, it does sound like that as it goes up and out.
And then this is somewhat common knowledge about Ghost Rock, right? Like it makes weird noises.
Yes, Ghost Rock makes weird noises when it's superheated. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's this factory look like? Is it a big, huge building? Is it,
It's a big stone. Yeah, it's a typical stone building. It's got just one main entrance into it, kind of right in the middle of it, where the hump is there, and it has 4 smokestacks. So there's one on each corner of the building, essentially.
Okay. And you said that the light is kind of moving rhythmically. Is it like pulsing brighter and more dim, or is it like
it's just how it dances. Instead of just being on, it has that flicker to it. But instead of like the lights on the street, they at least were synced up. There was a flicker, but it was steady, and so there was a steady type of light, a steady state of lighting, and it didn't vary and it didn't make things weird. This just feels weird.
Okay. Is there anybody around?
No, not that you see. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a circuit around this thing and see if there's any just oddities that jump out at me, figuratively or not.
Right. Easy enough. I'm gonna go back to the church while you're doing that. Give me a notice roll, and I'll get back to you with your results. All right. So the father comes back. He has the I forgot the English word. He comes back with the cups of tea. Jesus wept. And the cups of tea for you, Spencer, and the cup of coffee for you, Eli. And he has a cup of coffee, a little tin of coffee of his own, and he sits down. And this town is my flock. You understand that? I'm sure of that. So I want to make sure that everything is on the up and up for these folks. They already have a hard enough time as it is. There's a lot of divisiveness in this place. A lot of trouble sometimes comes here. Anytime you mix the sins of alcohol, gambling, and whoring, and then you throw money into it, which is the worst of all the sins possible, you understand that things become volatile. So how did you come to be in the possession of, I would dare say, a very infamous find, in that, if I'm understanding you correctly, belongs to Mr. Buckles?
Correct.
Mr. Buckles being our friend and being missing, we are, presuming possession of his property for safekeeping.
Right. You mentioned that. You said that you were investigating his house.
Indeed, looking for him. Found all kinds of oddities. Did not find him, and found this down in the root cellar.
The root cellar. Well, I guess that makes sense. If I had something that I didn't want anyone to know about, I would find a place for it like that.
Mhm.
And do you have any idea where he is? I mean, you haven't found him. He wasn't in his home.
Not yet. We're going to be looking south as soon as we can get out of town, but just gesture over to the rock. This presents a little bit of a stumbling block.
Gentlemen, you were asking me to essentially intercede in a situation that could turn into something. Something. I need to maintain a neutral footing in this place.
With Mr. Beeston.
Mr. Heason, the miners, the cowboys, the whores, everything. It's not quite as easy as just saying, oh, I can step in and give you solace. I can surely give you solace of the soul, but something like this, I'm just not comfortable with this.
Understood. Well, I can try and bless a piece of ground outside of town. Leave the thing there. Won't stop
Bless?
men
I'm
from
sorry.
taking it.
What do you mean bless?
Consecrate the ground.
Well, I
Keep
understand
things that are chasing this. From
I understand
reaching it.
I understand the various definitions of the term, but you would need to be ordained.
Ha! All right. Because God cares whether or not a man said words over me.
I mean, we can turn to the book if you like, where there was a constant ordination when the king was anointed with oil. Anointing with oil was an important piece of giving someone the authority of the Lord. Surely you understand that.
Trappings of men. I understand. The angel that spoke to me didn't use oil. He used fire.